Hey, Shalom, Yisrael. When the stuff was by giving all praise, Yahweh, Shem, Yahushai. Double no supposed of GMS and honesty, brothers that doing the work in truth, war, sincerity. I'll just let the video roll, Lord, or you can hear, what's being said.
Now you're gonna be in this truth. You're gonna go through hell, man. You're gonna go. The scripture saying Ezekiel 9:4, set the mark upon the men that sigh and cry. But look, man, we have a kingdom of heaven coming to us, and we have this knowledge. So you're not supposed to be walking around with a fucking depressed demon. Woe is me, like walking around like this with your fucking head down and shit, all depressed and all effed up in the head. You're supposed to have a ruling class mentality. You're supposed to be, hey man, every day that goes by, we're getting closer to the end. A lot of shit going on. So you're supposed to be ecstatic, and it's supposed to build you up, man. And if you are feeling like that, come around brothers, bro. Okay, come around brothers. You come around brothers, your mind, it strengthens your mind, it strengthens your spirit.
Right, and that's the point I wanted to speak on, how, in this world, we're dealing with the demons that we got to deal with. But, one of the antidotes for all of that, you got fasting, you got prayer. One of the other antidotes for that is being around the brethren, man. Because, as the elder was saying there, when you're around brothers, man, it builds you up in the spirit again. Each time I've been, as the elder was saying, each time I felt a bit low, just rang up a brother, say, hey man, let's let's link up, do something spiritual or whatever, what have you. And then at the end of the session you feel a lot better. Right? Because at the end of the day we're all one body. Right? When you understand what the body works to heal itself, man. Body works together to heal itself. Right, so I'm just gonna bring up a few scriptures on the brotherhood. And here's one of them gems of a scripture, right? It says in Psalms 133:1, says, behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. Right? Because everyone else in the world, man, is as an enemy. Right, if you ever watched The Matrix, what it said basically everyone who ain't out of the Matrix is potentially an agent. Right, so at the end of the day, we're the only people that we have for each other. Right, the Yahweh asks, who's my mother and my brother and my father? Right, it's the people that we're in this thing together with. Right? This is Luke 22, and start from 31. It says, and the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. But I have prayed for thee, that thy faith fail not. And when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren. So that's what we have to do as as members of camps and stuff. We're supposed to be strengthening brothers. Certain times, you might see a brother looking down. They might send up a prayer for him. I remember Apostle Ricard basically was at the camp, was basically speaking on one of the prayers you could say for your brothers. You pray that the Most High heals them. You pray that the Most High strengthens them. You pray that the Most High builds them up in the spirit. Maybe even say, hey man, is there anything up? You speak to them, man. You strengthen the brethren, man. There's a term in basketball: you're only as strong as the weakest man. So if we're out here and we're battling, against scripture say we battle not against flesh and blood, but against spirits and principalities, man, in high places. Right, so we all have to be tight, man. If you see your brothers going low, you're supposed to watch out for the brother, because that's love. Because you'd hope if people are, see you're low, you'd hope that maybe, my brothers might come and strengthen you. It says Sirach 6:14 says, a faithful friend is a strong defense. Right, and every brother in the camp, man, if they are truly a brother, that's a faithful friend. Hey man, these when brothers are in a jam or whatever have you, brothers will help each other out. You don't see that in the world. In the world, a guy might do you a favor, and then he expects something back. Whereas in the brotherhood, hey man, if a brother's uptight, another brother will help him. If a brother needs a lift, a brother will help him. And it ain't gonna be a thing of, oh yeah, I helped you, you need to do this, that, and the other for me. Why? Because it's all about the brotherhood, man. Now I'm gonna end on Ecclesiastes 4:9. It says, two are better than one, right? Because they have a good reward for their labor. Yeah, man, you got that saying, don't really know what it is fully. It's something like a problem shared is a problem halved or something like that. So hey man, when you let them demons fester in your mind, sometimes better to talk to someone about it. When you're around the brothers, hey man, I'm going through this, that, and the other. Brother, hey, brother, will exhort you, say what you need to hear. That's why that spiritual conversation is good also. Right, because there's been times I'll be with brethren and we just having a spiritual conversation and a brother says something that you didn't even realize you were feeling, man. And then you're sitting and you just there like, damn, oh shit, I didn't even observe that about myself. The thing is, brother might have been completely talking about something else, but it hits you. A brother might say something, and then you start questioning yourself. Oh shit, maybe I'm not pushing harder. Maybe I need to do this, that, and the other. But hey, so with that, just wanted to speak on that point, man. Because the brotherhood, man, hey, Lord set it up for a reason, man. And you brothers in the camp, I'm sure you can testify that when you're with when you look at camps and the way the Most High set it up, the Most High set it up literally as a body. Some brothers do this better than other brothers, but all in all, it's a good unit. All in all, so it's a functional unit. So with that, I'm just gonna say, double on supposed to well, all praise Yahweh Shem Yahushai, double on supposed to GMS, and honestly, brothers are doing the work in truth while sincerity. Shalom.